Oh, hi there, Team Air. So I thought I would talk about musical taste when we explore these ruins, because it's deep, and this will be deep, and it'll be really deep together. Deep. I'm not sure why. So you're going to dive down here, and yeah, it looks really cool down here. So you can only go forward. You can't really go much side to side. You'll just go back. So you got to go forward, down, and wow, my voice is just dying out on me. In a spiraling motion, and then you'll hit these ruins. And now you can only be in here for a little bit of time, so yeah, the sound reverberates. So the more time you spend in here, I don't know, the more likely you are to get pushed out. Anyways, let's look at this. Some weird language that I can't really understand. I don't believe that is any language. That's just randomly there until like they can get a black 2 and white 2 where they've translated it or something. I don't know. So anyways, music. I only listen to normally I only listen to OST or like on those rare occasions. What is this? Something. A dull sound came from far away. Okay, so yeah, the sounds will warn you. The more intense the sound is, the more likely you are to get kicked out of the ruins. Anyways, I usually listen to, like, I don't know, anime openings and stuff like that, or OST, that's like, soundless music. Which is like, that's an earth plate, by the way. You can stick it on Arceus and it turns into the ground form, not the rock form, I believe. I'm not entirely sure which one it is. And it also boosts the power of all ground type attacks by 20%, so you can stick that on any Pokemon, by the way. Yeah. So I usually listen to like OST or usually stuff I don't understand in English. It's a toxic plate, which is like the same thing as the earth plate, just for poison type Pokemon. 20% and all that good stuff. Changes Arceus' type. By the way, I think this is the only place you can get plates, so you're gonna have to come back here. Also, you can visit as many times as you want after getting kicked out. Yeah, but those rare times I do listen to stuff in English. And it's usually rock or something, or if I'm working out, it'll be something like Disturbed that'll like make me rage really badly. Yeah, that's just my musical taste. And if you like rap or anything like that, that's to you. No, no, no. It's like you listen to what you do, so whatever. I don't really discriminate, or I don't really discriminate much against anything. I'm kind of that big softy. Whatever. I don't really care what you guys listen to. I just want to say what I listen to. Relic vase, which is you can sell it to that one rich dude. It's not worth as much as the crown, because I believe the crown is worth the most, but it's still worth a good chunk. So yay, I can afford revives again. And the ruins shake, and I really, 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 really hope that if you bring Kyogre or Groudon here in black 2 and white 2, something happens. Anything. I would take anything. Like, I don't know, you run into a Happiny that was magically drowning and you save it. Something, I don't care. Anything would be awesome. Like, you should get results depending on what awesome Pokemon you bring. Abyssmal ruins. Letting in an abyss, in case you guys didn't notice, I asked my, what was this, 5th grade teacher, what's an abyss? Because I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Falspawn Kingdom, and in it, there's this attack called Abyss Crown, which now that you think about it, is really stupid, because an abyss of crowns, an abyss, by the way, is an endless hole, so a pit that never ends, apparently never ends. So there aren't really abysses in real life, but if you see one in an anime or a show or a story, it's basically an endless hole, and in most of the cases, it's associated with something dark or eerie or evil. Hey, you guys learned something, that's awesome, and we got a lot of items here, wow. It's a relic silver, which is kind of just like a coin, a silver coin, but it's relic and rusty. So I think it's the Titanic when I'm here, by the way. So it's all sank and stuff. I really think this is related to the relic castle over there. Okay, that's the dull sound is close. Basically, the closer you are to the sound, the more likely you are to get kicked out. And the dull sound is actually a giant wave that will just wash you out. Surprisingly, we do not drown in here. As for in Pokemon games, we can breathe for as long as we want. It's a torrent of water! Yeah, the only Pokemon I know that can make huge motions of water are Lugia or other Pokemon like that. So I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. We're going to go back down, of course, to get more items and explore. And down we go, deep into the water. I like how the animation here actually shows you slowly sinking down like it's as if it's quicksand. But if that was real life, you would just plop right into the water. Unless you were swimming, of course, which, by the way, I cannot swim. So, question of the day. I'm not sure if I asked it already, but, I guess what genre of music do you guys like? And if I see anybody, like, saying this genre sucks or blah, blah, blah sucks in the comments, I will, like, remove that comment. Because, guys, relax. Everything's cool. Hey, there's a little... I didn't notice the plates are double-sided. You can, like, read them from both sides. If you can magically read whatever language that is. I don't want to say any language or like say it sucks or anything, because that might offend somebody who can like actually read that or something. But I highly doubt anybody can, because I really don't think that's a language, because I haven't seen any place that says that's a language. It looks like weddings, or not weddings, whatever, this one, it's a font that I've seen, Relic Copper, which is another coin just as made out of copper, and it's real rusty and oceany and stuff. Yeah, there was this one language font, like a bunch of fonts that I can't read, because obviously they're not easily decipherable. I'm not sure why they're coded, maybe it's like a code or something. So, yeah, it's like this. I don't really notice a pattern, but that symbol right there, like in the second, it's the third symbol on the second line, that looks like the one where you're stepping on an item, so maybe there's like an item this way. No, it's actually the exit. What? I came from here. Also, if you don't move for a while, you naturally just float upwards, so it's either the Abyssmal ruins are pushing you away from them with some kind of magical, mystical force that is sealed away here, forsaken for all eternity, or these will actually rise someday, and I don't know. Or the more logical reason, more logical explanation is you're full of air, as with most humans are when they're holding their breath, and you are floating upwards. Wait, that doesn't make shit for sense, because like you are not full of that much air that you would float. Yeah, you can actually just, you know, float out all by yourself. So that about covers the, oh crap. That is funny. I say oh crap as if I'm like running into something of Pokemon, but it was just Wingles earlier. But this is a Mantyke, which is adorable. Like adorable. Like freaking adorable. Like when my friend showed me this the first time I saw this, I was like, this thing is so stupid, dude. It's like a baby Mantine. I'll give you this. It's cute, but it's entirely pointless. Why would you even want this? Like, it's so stupid. There's no point in this. Like really. Like, he showed me this, and I was like, yeah, just bashing on it. And now that I think about it, it is adorable. But to be frank, back then I was like a power trainer. Like, I would just get Pokemon that were powerful, or if they weren't powerful, I would like literally make them powerful somehow. Like, I had a Gastrodon, and that was a really weak, what do you call it? I forgot his pre-evolved form's name, but like, that's the thing. If I know the evolved form's name, I usually just forget about the pre-evolved form, because I'm like, it's about the same thing. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so Mantyke is kind of specially bulky because Mantine is a special wall, and it's also a flying type Pokemon, so it shouldn't take too much damage from my Bug Buzz attack. If it does, I'm going to bash my head into a wall because that thing is adorable. I want to capture it. Oh good, it did like very little damage. That's good. Takedown, not its best attack because it's not very physical. And Mantyke is just like adorable. It looks like a little jelly blob mini form of Mantine. I appreciate its existence nowadays. Whereas back in the day, I was like, screw you, my Infernape will kick its ass. And which, by the way, my Infernape was a badass, but it did not learn Thunder Punch, so it probably would not have kicked its ass. Oh, coolest thing, guys. Okay, so as strong as I wasn't like super strong in my Diamond, and my friend had Pearl, and he wasn't super strong in his Pearl either. And he couldn't get past like the first Elite Four member, and I couldn't get past like the third or second, right? That's because we only had like 3 good Pokemon we were using, and he only had 3 good Pokemon we were using. So we had 3, I had 3. I say we because I always consider you guys my audience with me for some apparent reason. I'm not sure what reasoning there is for that, but as long as you guys don't mind it. Wait, did it? Okay, almost killed it right there. I was like, no! That would have KO'd it. If he KOs us, it'll be the end of us all. That's actually a Dragon Ball Z reference where there's a meme where Trunks, it's not like a meme, but it's a thing, where Trunks says something, if blah 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 happens, it'll be the end of us all. No! And then da 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 da. And that music plays and like he blasts something and it's like the end of us all. Anyways, yeah. So we each had 3 Pokemon, and we were like, okay, since I'm the better, Ray, since I'm the better battler here, I will just do that thing where I borrow 3 of your Pokemon and we beat the shit out of the Elite Four. So we did that, and we tried for like an hour. It didn't work so well, because like, I wasn't too adapt to his Pokemon. Like, he gave me his Palkia and 2 other Pokemon, like his starter, and I think it was like a dragon something, Gabite or something, because he was like, it's going to be really strong someday when it evolves. I'm like, yeah, well, you're at level 40 something. It evolves later on, so you're a dumbass for having it right now. Yes, yes, and then we eventually won, and I was like, yeah! We did it! And now you can borrow my Pokemon to do that. But by the time that happened, he had to go home. So, suckage for my friend. Did not beat the Elite Four, I think. At least not on the first try. Like, trained later on and did it. Like, called me later. I was like, I did it! I did it! My God, Tom did it! I was like, Well, how many hours did it take to train that? And I don't know. I'm not sure if I asked how many hours to train that. I'm not even sure if it was as good as Garchomp. Whatever. Number 458 in the National Dex. Mantyke, Kite Pokemon, Water type, Water Flying type. 3 foot 03, 143.4. What? 143.3 pounds. That thing is heavy. Damn, that's kind of big too. It's like bigger than my laptop. Yeah, that's probably not true. Let's see, 3 foot 3. That's inches, right? So, bam, bam, bam. That's it's smaller than my laptop. People organize tours to see this Pokemon frolic and swim across the tops of waves with Remoraid. That is adorable. To evolve this thing, I think you have to get it to like a certain level with a Remoraid in your party. I'm not sure if anything happens though, so it could just be me, and maybe that's not true. Hey, look, it's another trainer that I actually did defeat the trainer. Wild Pokemon! Alrighty, so I honestly don't remember if I told a question of the day or did I just tell 3 random stories. I don't remember. So there will be a question at the end of the video if I can't actually put one in right now. Alright guys, I'm going to actually cut off the episode right here, and you're probably wondering, Ray, all of this week's episodes have been super short, dude. Why are you like this, man? Come on, we want a long episode. To which I'm like, also, you guys don't sound like that. I just, need a voice that I can do really quickly. So I'm like thinking, I'm tired. I'm sorry. I don't want to do a really long episode right now. Really, really sorry. Plus, there isn't really much to do out here. I'm not even sure why I'm still here. I guess it's just because I ranted a lot this week. And that's probably why White is so long. Like, I took an entire week to rant, like, 3 times, I think. That's probably why we have 5 entire seasons, 5 entire episodes of me just on this one topic. To which I say, I'm sorry. And we probably didn't accomplish much in this episode. I should stop being a downer and just wrap this up right about now. So leave a like, answer the question of the day, which will be at the end of the video because I couldn't think of one during the video, and subscribe if you already haven't. Bye!